So, based on the results on the interview, we can conclude that selection is important. But we can also say that selection criteria are consistent. And the selection criteria, I was asking the reindeer herders what are the most important selection criteria. And I gave them 16 different options. And they selected these 3 or 4 to be the most important. Calf size and good muscles in the calf was among the most important selection criteria. And also the quality of dam or the dam line, the pedigree of the dam, was also considered important. And good dam means that it has also good maternal care. It takes good care of the calf. And surprisingly, the quality of hair. What in earth this means? Well, the explanation is quite simple. The good quality of hair is an indicator of reindeer health. A healthy reindeer has good hair, and if there are any sicknesses, it can be really easily shown in the hair of the reindeer. So these three were the most important selection criteria for the breeding animals. And not if the reindeer could fly or not. These main criteria are similar across the regions as well. And there is now one example, calf size. And the reindeer herders from all these regions, they thought that the calf size is one of the most important things they use as selection criteria when they are selecting the breeding animals. I also wanted them to describe what is a good calf when they are selecting the breeding animals. And here are some translations for the descriptions of the good calf. One herder said that it has to be large in body size, yet the largest one, the ultimate largest, may not be the best. And there is one explanation for this. If the very big male calf will be rutting in autumn, the dominant male can consider this big male calf as a rival. So the male calf doesn't want any other big males in its harem, and it will chase this big male calf away. And this, of course, is not good for the male calf. It can't stay with its mother, and it may suffer from this, and it's more prone to be suffering during the winter. But basically, large is really good. And although the biggest of the biggest may have this kind of problem, it is very, very rare that these really big ones will be slaughtered. The other descriptions were that it has to be healthy, muscular, it has to be round of the body shape, lots of meat, and it has to have broad back, a lot of meat. It has to be active, vivid looking, sharp eyes. So it has to be showing good signs of health. A good calf is also good looking, long and large. It has antlers with branches and velvet shed before the roundup. So it is long and large. It has big antlers and there will be no skin on the antlers when it is in the roundup. Good antler growth indicates good body size, and if a reindeer has skin on the antler late in autumn, it may have faced some problems with its health earlier. And last description is a female calf of a good dam could be selected and ear-tagged for breeding even in the summer. And this tells the importance of the dam for this reindeer herder. One evidence for consistent selection is here, the importance of the dam. All the reindeer herders I interviewed thought that a good dam is very, very important. And how the reindeer herders described the good dam? They say that a female has to be large, it has to make good calves, and it also stays in good condition over the winter. Even though the winter is time when reindeer loses weight, a good female keeps its condition pretty well also in spring. A good dam also takes care of her calf. It has good antlers and it can also use the antlers. It fights if needed. If it has a good source of food, it keeps the source for itself and for its dam. And also if there are some types of threats for the calf, it can use the antlers for fighting and keeping its calf safe. A good dam is not with two big bones, but it has a broad back, and in the back there is a furrow where water stays when it's raining. And because the reindeer has most of its fat on its back, this description means that there is lots of fat in this reindeer when the back is shaped with a furrow. And a good dam, it has good hair, it stays on the same area, it is always fat looking, and it's eager to dig. And digging means that it uses its hooves to get rid of the snow and to find food. It digs the food under the snow, and it has to be interested in finding its own food. And I think that this one quote tells the importance of a good dam. As it was said, already earlier, but a good dam is so important that the female calf can look really bad and still it could be selected and ear tagged for breeding even early in the summer. And to conclude my study, it shows that the selection is on a good state. So the selection is efficient, it is similar on all the regions, and there is not too much we can improve for the selection criteria. But small changes in management would give even better results in the genetic gain and also more sustainable profitability. So, for example, this having IDs for the animals and having pedigree for the animals would make our selection more efficient. But anyway, despite the special features of reindeer husbandry, the selection of the breeding animals is on a very good state. Thank you for listening. Bye.